Hello, low sodium tubers, and welcome back to Let's Play Xcom 2 Long War 2 with me, BlueAnkylo. It's a new day, I'm in a pretty good mood. Let's keep playing some Long War. So, last episode, yeah, we're not going to go over that, but it was an interesting mission, to say the least. Go back and watch it if you don't know what I'm talking about. So anyway, just a quick review of our base. I think, We're still trying to get New Brazil sorted out so that we can assault the increasing strength for the black site. I think honestly the best option here might be to just ignore missions in Brazil for a while and try to get Advent to spread out their legions to other areas, because an 8 strength is just, I mean, this is already getting kind of crazy. We need to make contact with new areas so we can get them to spread out a little bit better, is kind of what I'm thinking. Otherwise, I mean, the campaign's just gonna, we're just gonna get stuck. So other than that, we have a supply raid, that'll be good. We've got HQ assault, could be quite valuable. We recently possibly cleared out the rest of the spies from New India. And I do need to decide where to make contact next, although I think I need to save the intel for this mission specifically, but other than that, much going on. Okay, I was thinking I do want to build a radio tower here fairly soon, probably in New Brazil, although it might get burned down. We'll see. Anyway, for now, let's go scan for a little day, see what our next mission is. Not like we can build anything right now, anyway. Alright, we do have a new mission. So, 6 days, pretty good. We get some intel. I like it. Definitely want to go on this mission. So, let's see. Who's ready to go? Unpanicked. Could be better. Ninjas. Could be better. Well, everyone's got somebody wounded. Do I have any extra soldiers just sitting around ready to go? No. We're only like 1 day off of our first PSYOP. That'll be valuable. So at least the Unpanicked have their officer. They're missing their shinobi. I like my shinobi. What kind of mission are we looking at specifically? Infiltration, concealed. We can use a flare to evac. It's 15 turns to hack a computer mission. Those are generally hard to lose control of. And I think I'd rather have the shinobi than the specialist. I don't know, maybe I shouldn't have put Sylvanus. Well, no, it's officer training. We had to get those done. Well, let's see what it looks like. So, we can actually send 6 people in just enough time with no officer. Light missions shouldn't be too bad. I guess we'll go with this. So let's see if we can give them some gear. I don't think I can really craft anything. I could make like a rifle if I want another laser rifle. But we don't have enough supplies for much else. So, Ranger definitely wants a laser rifle. Hopefully we've got one though. Nope. So I guess we'll craft up one more laser rifle. I want to have enough laser rifles for all of the Rangers at least. Although, I mean, I always do this. There could be weapons just sitting around that we could use, so maybe do that first. Yeah, like we had 2 laser rifles just sitting there, so okay. Somebody else had them, and we got no armor. That's... I think at this point in the game we do want tracer rounds most of the time, until we get better ammo. We've had some discussions in the comments about what good ammo is, and as we unlock more, I'll be sure to test it out. But for now, we don't have a ton of options. I can make armor piercing, which doesn't do too much against unarmored enemies. Doesn't do anything against unarmored enemies. And I can make tracer rounds. Tracer rounds are cheap, so we go with them. I will want a special type of ammo for the assaults, because tracer rounds are generally not very useful on assaults. But we'll want like plus damage or plus crit on these guys. I don't have any armor or anything ready to go. No, we're still really quite low on general purpose item slots, utility items. Shinobi. Probably should make sure you've got a SMG. You know, the suppressor will let you get the turn, get the mission out a little bit quicker. I mean, I'm hoping this is pretty easy. I don't want to spend any intel on it because I need to gain some intel. So we're going with a slightly lower squad, lower size squad, in the hopes that we can get a good net gain out of it. We do have some more suppressors. We might as well throw those in there. I think we still have, like, actually normal suppressors. So anyone that's got a weapon mod open should probably just throw a suppressor on, seeing as I've got a few spares right now. Although, you know what, I know we've been talking, I know some people seem to really like autoloaders, and I'm not saying I hate them, it's just, I think a lot of people are overvaluing them, because it's just a one-time use, or at advanced, it's a two-time use at least. Alright. I think everyone's pretty much got a suppressor at this point. Alright, that'll do for now then. Alright, so we might even get to 125%, which would get us very light, which would help. So you guys can go. I don't like not having the officer slash specialist for healing, but
Sky Ranger,
usually these easy infiltration missions don't need healing. But it is nice. Nice to be safe. Better safe than sorry, right? Okay, so we do have a little bit more intel. We're starting to get up there, so we'll probably want to make contact after I've dealt with this supply raid, so I know how much I've got spare. We should probably do some more research, though. So, what do you guys think? What's good for research? Not like I've got a ton of options here. We need more supplies to continue the main tech tree. There's some corpses that I'll need if I want to do other autopsies. It might be worth getting the muton autopsy done. At least for like shinobis and assaults, I would like to make the better armor for them, as well as the predator armor. The tack vest you get out of this is quite strong. Yeah, I can cancel it if something better comes up.
Has personally substantiated claims that the massive frontline unit they call the Muton was actually at one time even larger than the specimen I have before me today. As it is, the creature is abnormally warm to the touch for a corpse. And I must say, it is quite disconcerting.
Man, you should at least try not to get alien goo all over the camera's equipment. Thanks. Alright, so he's carving up some muton. Alright, let's get to our mission. Let's finish training people up. So, okay. Due diligence, or whatever you want to call it. We really should keep people in the AWC. It's, Wait, is that the wrong button? Yeah, this one. Oh, we only have one page, okay. Well, let's have a quick look at people who want something useful. I know I spend a fair amount of time in here looking for good abilities. We might have already picked all of the really good stuff by now, it's hard to say. Oh yeah, we should probably just get Lone Wolf for our assault. Yeah. I think I said I wanted to do that too. That's an easy pick. +1 mobility, +10 aim when you're alone. I like it. Alright, our first Psyop is trained up. So her first ability is Insanity. Now, I'm not like an expert on how the Psylab works in Long War 2. They have definitely changed it from vanilla XCOM 2. But the first ability you get is random. And after that... Well, we can't retrain her. So basically, let's go have a quick look at our new psionic soldier. Be at the bottom. So she starts as an initiate, or he starts as initiate. He's got a pretty good psionic attack stat because we picked a pretty strong, soldier for that. A bit low on the will, but hopefully that'll work up as we go. So he starts with Fortress, which makes you immune to lots of stuff, which is cool. Starts with Mind Merge, which is okay. And he starts with Insanity, which is his offensive ability. But it doesn't do any damage. This just gives you a random status ailment. I think it has a lot to do with the enemy's willpower versus your psionic score. So if you're really strong psionic, you'll get mind control more likely. If your enemy has really high willpower and the odds are not in your favor, you'll probably just get like a disorient or something. But it's pretty cool. And I'm not even allowed to look at that screen. I just wanted to show this off for the YouTubers. Okay, I can at least look at it. So yeah, he starts with a couple things basically. But we don't get to choose like this anymore. Like, there's no level ups that we pick, you know, left or right for. In fact, we can't even see them. But the way it'll work is every time he gets a level up, we'll have to send him to the Psi Lab, just like sort of like the AWC. We'll select him on the Psi Lab, and then we'll get to choose 3 abilities, either an upgrade for an existing ability or one of the newer abilities. And as he gets to higher ranks, the better abilities will unlock, like the really powerful, you know, the Rift spell, the Rift ability, and like the proper mind control domination type spell. Like, that stuff's not going to come until fairly late. Or if it shows up early, you might be able to train it, but it'll take like 2 months in the Psi Lab, which may or may not be worth it. So anyway, that's my quick overview for Scions. They do get their unique secondary weapon that we can build better of later. And if I craft one, there is an item that gives him a bonus to his Psi stat. So we have a couple things to look forward to for them. Now, I probably want to build a fair number of Scions. I'd like to have one for each squad. So let's send another one. Although, shoot, I did it wrong again. Because you can't see their Psi stat from there. Also, we should have a look. You know, there might be someone in here that's got a really good psionic stat that we could recruit. These are all people from our havens that have been sort of piling up over the years. I can't see their psionic score, though. We can see their willpower. Well, that kind of sucks. I mean, I could recruit some for 10 supplies each. Yeah, that's not quite what I was hoping for. I thought we'd be able to see, just like how we can see their psi score here. But, alright. Well, our next best psi score is Peter. He's got really bad mobility, and... well, HP helps. Average aim. Would I drop, like, 1 point for 1 movement? Probably. 1 point for 1 movement. Oh, but no HP is kind of... well, this would be a really good sniper, actually. Not a very good psyop. Like, psyops... you don't need to worry about their aim so much, but it's nice to have a relatively good HP, mobility, and definitely psi strength. And then hacking is wasted. Willpower is okay as well. So maybe we'll go with Peter because he's got a pretty good will, second highest hack or psionic score, whatever you call it, average aim, strong HP. Yeah, that's fine. So Peter Petrov, let's get you going. And we'll see what random ability he gets. I actually like Soulfire better than that Insanity spell because I like the guaranteed damage, basically. Alright. For now, for real. Another turn. Okay, another mission. That would be good. This is an ambush. We're running a little bit low on soldiers right now. We got like 4 missions on the go. But these are really good because they reduce the enemy strength, which is something that I kind of need to work on. How are we doing on this? Should I just... this is just going to pop right now anyway. Let's do this mission, and then once the squad's back, depending on how things are looking, we'll set up another one of these. This one is stopping... so, like, both of these actually reduce the enemy strength if we're successful. One of them is the enemy's trying to pull... strength from one neighboring region into this area, like maybe say New Brazil is sending reinforcements to Australia. If we succeed on this, they'll lose their strength and it does not show up here. If we fail it, it just transfers over. And then this one should, if we succeed, lower the strength here by 1, which will continue to mean we can do missions, which is, this is all really, really important, really. So anyway, this is why we were planning on the intel. So we made it to a more reasonable level. I think we'll have a good run then. I still need to be careful, but moderate sounds a lot more doable than heavy.
We got a tip the aliens were moving something important through this area on
and we looks like a lot of glowing laser weapons. I like that. Now, one thing that I want to focus on this mission is I really want to reduce our injuries, because we're starting to get like too many soldiers in either the med bay or in training or haven advisors. Like, an awful lot of my supply of soldiers is off duty right now, and it makes it hard to do missions when everyone's, you know, got a secondary job or in the med bay or something. So That's in high importance for us.
Menace 1-5. To disable
Lots of Predator armor, though. This is a very well-geared troop.
engage and eliminate all hostile forces.
This is probably my best gear, because everyone's got a point of armor, basically. Pretty much everybody. We've only got 7, but that's still like a pretty strong start. Okay, so these missions, we start in Concealment. So we've got, you know, 1 good ambush. There should not be enemy reinforcements, and we get to keep all the loot, which is really important for long-term goals. So anyway, we got Charlie Jingles. We got Papa Bear. Again, maybe a rando, maybe not. I don't remember. I don't remember everybody. We got Albert. That's pretty clearly not a rando sniper. We got Sarah Brown, another sniper. 2 snipers. Okay, that's interesting. We got James Young, Ranger. We got King Sarius, Shinobi Good. And we got Technico. Okay, so we got 2 Rangers and 2 snipers. This is kind of interesting. Alright. So, we definitely want to get on this hill then, I think. Put our snipers somewhere useful and then clean up the entire map. Is definitely my plan. So I think, first off, we're going to have to send someone up here to make sure there's not a pod up there. And we'll do that, like, next turn.
Moving.
As long as we can move, like, this far. Alright. So let's get together. We're not planning on really activating anything on this round.
Good copy. Moving on target.
So all I want to see is... Actually, Kong Ma can hop up there as well. It's fine. Sten Gun's pretty good. And then, you know, just in case we end up in a bad situation, let's make sure the snipers potentially could get a shot off. But, you know, that's not the objective here. We don't want to get in a fight just yet.
Roger. I've got my eyes.
So we'll steady their weapon just in case.
Scanning. Roger.
But it would be a pretty bad start if we get into a battle right now. So hopefully we can not engage these till we're prepared. That was a group of 4 targets, I think. So I'm going to guess somewhere around 5 groups of 4 is probably what we're going to see on this map. Alright, so carefully take a peek up here,
Heading to that location.
Alright. So we've got a little bit of a plateau that's probably safe. It depends on where those guys patrol, so we don't want to rush too close to them. This is a little bit dangerous, but I need to have a look up here first. Alright, yeah. So, because we saw 1 patrol, I'm like, there probably isn't 2. Technically, there could be 1 hiding under there, and if that's the case, we're basically just screwed. That's how we always lose our runs at this point in the game. Something like that will happen. Alright, so, King Sarius. We know the edge of the map. There's like... Basically, I don't think there's any chance of anything over there. So, we're really just wanting him to stay in cover. We're going to be using him to keep an eye on this patrol, basically.
Roger, I've got my eyes on.
Now, we need to start getting people up here so we can start getting an ambush ready. And we're going to move our medic kind of to the back. I think... For this round... Actually, no, this would be really nice to have a sniper right on the edge ready to go. If we do get into a bad situation, at least we got, like, potentially some sniper shots up there. And then the Rangers also would like to be up here, clearly. Technico will not break. Which would be better? I mean, I'd probably like my Rangers in both of those spots, give or take.
Getting it done.
But that's not going to happen this round. Alright, well I think we've got the good positioning. As long as we can go like 1 more turn without activating, I think we've got this. And they are patrolling sort of away. That's totally acceptable. So the question is, do I want to activate this turn? Or because if we wait, they might walk further away. But that might be for the best, because then the snipers can just start picking them off from long range. I think that's going to be better, honestly. Alright, so we want... full cover. Do we want... It depends on if there's more units that way or not, but this group... I'm pretty happy with our positioning right now. We'll actually have both snipers on the same basic rock, so they should have really good oversight. Yeah, next round, we should be in a great spot for an ambush. And we'll just move so we're all sort of
On the move.
like able to get a shot if we need it, basically, close enough.
Affirmative. Covering now.
But we're not taking a shot this round.
Eyes on the prize.
We're gonna keep Sarius where he is for the most part. Kind of strange how the rock is covering that direction, but nowhere else. I feel like that's probably a bug as well, technically. Alright, well, don't move any closer then. Really, don't move any really closer.
Got it covered.
I'm a little bit worried that they might patrol this way and they might be able to see Technico. But I say a little bit worried. I don't think that's really going to happen. Okay, good. They move a little bit further away. Doesn't really matter the snipers. Snipers will probably just pop off the Rocketeer and maybe the Viper if possible. And then the Rangers can clean up the surveillance drone and somebody else can kill something. So we don't actually need to move Sarius forward, although we could have if I wanted to start with the Viper shot. Well, which one's better to get the flank shot on? I bet you the Rocketeer, even if he moves into cover, I bet you our snipers with you know, damn good ground and death from above. Like, we're talking, even if he had 45% cover, I think we'd be very close to 100% here. Because we're well over 100% on a flank shot. Yeah, okay. It's better to kill the Sidewinder first. And we don't need to move too much closer to get that shot.
Orders confirmed. Moving out.
Alright, so now we can see the Nega. It's not a Sidewinder, it's a Nega. What am I talking about? So, 83, 79. I guess we'll take the easy shot with the slightly less accurate Adalbert. Alright. I'm hoping you don't roll minimum and fail a crit and it gets a graze. Kill this thing. Good enough.
What did you expect? I found something.
Alright. Good start. Now we definitely want the Rocketeer to die. The Scout is kind of annoying, but I don't think we have to worry about it as much. So I'm lucky that we have a shot here, because if he scattered somewhere we didn't have a shot, I was maybe going to be upset. But yeah, 93% through full cover. Did not fail us. Looking good.
Big deal.
Big deal. No, man, that's good stuff. Now, unfortunately, the Scout is hard to kill. And he's got Lone Wolf. I should have killed this guy. I should have tried to hit this guy before I took out the Rocketeer. I always forget. I wish... I gotta start memorizing. It's hard. Like, I have to start trying to memorize all of the various perks that some of these Advent and Aliens get. It's not easy. So we could... No, we can't. I was thinking maybe I could put a holo target on the Scout, but no, that's not going to work. Well, our best chance of killing it is probably 2 shots, or at least hitting it. I could suppress as well. Is this our... I think this is my planned Overwatch. Yeah, it's got covering fire. It's my planned Overwatch Ranger, basically. Might be worth flashbanging him as well. But we don't have the gunner for the guaranteed shot that we like. Very high odds of controlling it. It's kind of fun, too. Can't really flash him. Not without moving, anyway. So, what do we do? How much ammo does suppression use? Just 2? I think we take a shot. And unless we do a ton of damage, we suppress. Yeah, he's got a lot of dodge. Now, our second shot... Oh, he doesn't even have locked on. Yeah, if he had locked on, his second shot would have been better. But no, I guess we just suppress. Not great. You know, we haven't dealt with this guy nearly as well as I was hoping. But he's suppressed, so that's something. He'll probably end up just moving out this way and ignoring it, which will give him a flank shot on my snipers. Alright. Need to kill the drone. Actually, I think I need to flash the scout. I'm a little bit upset that I have to use more resources here. It's just, he's too hard to hit. The other option was I could try like a flesh from the shinobi, but I think you'd find that that doesn't even have a very high accuracy. No, it's 100% actually. That's not bad. Well, the problem is, you know, risk of activating another group. I don't want to risk that. Let's move him back this way so I can start looking around this truck, this vehicle. I want to go this way. And then maybe next turn, if he needs to, he can kill it. Okay, so we need... Well, how far can he move? 8 squares? I bet you he can still flank my my sniper. I think we move Sarah. I normally like to do a shot and then a steady weapon. Yeah, let's just make sure she's in cover. And then this one, you can steady weapon at least. And Ranger. Again, I don't want to risk him being flanked, so let's move him in. It's half cover, but at least he's not flanked. Technically, we could take a shot, but I think, you know, killing the drone is also part of the plan here. So he did not do enough damage. Dang, I was hoping I didn't have to use my Haywire. You know what? My combat. Haywire is on a cooldown, so it's not quite the same as spending a resource. So we'll just turn it off, I guess. It almost got me. Now, if we get control, and it sees an enemy pod and activates it, I'm going to rage quit. And I will never use control enemy again. But we'll see. Alright, nothing activated at least. That is the problem, is when you control an enemy, and then via that control, now that you mind controlled or hacked, they pop another enemy pod. Oh good. Yeah, just waste your shots there. That's perfect. And now we need to deal with killing the scout, but no, that's good. Okay. You can't see him. I was pretty sure my sniper would be able to see him. Someone... We don't have to actually kill the drone. I mean, there's almost no chance. 0%. We're going to use the drone to get closer. If it activates a pod now, at least it's the right time of the battle. Can't even get a flank off, so... We're just using him for a little bit of forward info, basically. We could probably kill him, but, you know, honestly, keeping your shinobi concealed for long-range vision is generally worth it. Well... Come on, Technico, you gotta get a shot in here, buddy. Thank you, that was really lucky. And seeing as you got that, how about you walk shot to finish him off? Beautiful. Okay, that was... The first shot was on the high end of luck. The second shot, I mean, 90%, so... Alright, cool. So, we want to finish the drone off so it doesn't activate any enemies or anything. And we're in a good spot.
I got it, right?
Now, we just need to figure out where the next group is. And I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if there's something to our right. Although I think I'm still going to try to pick up the loot first. So I want to move this way, but I want to be able to run away if I have to. Alright, so... That's a pretty dangerous move, but we had the drone this far, so I think there's very little chance that we're going to activate or really get spotted here.
That's the equipment.
Right, we don't want to blow those things up. I think that's like alien alloys or something. Alright, and that's good too. I mean, getting those Elerium cores is definitely beneficial.
Where do you want it?
Okay, so we're actually pretty confident there's nothing on the left flank, so we want to reposition a little bit here. Just so we can start killing on this angle. Kind of have to waste my free reload if I want to be at full ammo. That's just... I mean, that's the problem with autoloaders.
Come get some.
You'll probably move. You can have half cover.
Okay?
You'll probably not move.
Not a problem.
You put the snipers a little bit further back.
Move. Affirmative. Covering now.
Steady. Steady. And then specialist generally is a little bit further back anyway. Oh, did you just see something? Okay, I thought it like stopped the yeah, it was just the last you hit. So you sort of lose control. You can't tab if you've spotted an enemy. And I was like, no. Alright. We're good. Let's see if we can find the next group with our shinobi. Yeah, let's not move too far forward. Let's stay a little bit back. We haven't heard any sounds yet, so that helps. And surely there's something over there somewhere. And they're probably headed our way, technically.
Moving out.
Alright, well, I feel like we've got a bit of space to work with at least. Again, another... I mean, that's our free reload. It's basically wasted.
Back online.
So...
On my way.
There's not that many full cover spots available. I think... I'm actually going to pop Kongma over here because he's about grenades, and grenades don't need high ground.
I'm on it.
You can hang out over there. We're probably not going to move any forward until the shinobi finds the next group. So we're probably just going to stay up here and play turtle. It's really the safest way to do these sorts of missions. James, I wish I had full cover for you, but this is about as good as we'll get for now.
Moving to Overwatch.
And everyone's on good spot. He's also the lowest rank, so. Alright, there you go. We knew there'd be enemies. This is why our shinobi's up here. So we need to figure out if we can get a good sniper shot to pull. Anytime. Anytime. Okay, there's like 2 groups, maybe. Okay, well, thanks for that. So, anyway, we can see the sectoid, but he's technically in light cover, which is, you know, less advantageous. Given their position, the most important thing is you move your shinobi somewhere that you can see them, shoot them with a sniper, and that he's not too close that he is now stuck in the red after they scamper. So I think this is as far forward as I want to move. Yeah. So we can see a sectoid, a couple vipers, the muton. The muton's probably the most dangerous. Wish we had stronger weapons so we could get a one-shot kill. Well, because we're not going to get death from above unless we get a crit, basically. Should probably take the 52% crit shot unless we want to go for... Actually, we can't get an angle on the muton, unfortunately. Yeah, the 52% is about as good as we're going to get, the 52% crit. So, I mean, at max damage, we can't kill it, so we need a crit. Even if we don't get the one-shot kill, it's okay, but it would be beneficial if we just murdered it. Thank you. So we got the 50-50 crit, and we did enough damage. Awesome.
One down, thousands to go.
That definitely puts us off to a good start. You also might want to choose your targets based on whether or not they drop loot if you have the mod that lets you see that, but I don't really care. I feel the fact that we're able to see what loot they have is already slightly, oh no, he's still too close. It's slightly, it's a little bit of cheating almost. So we did get the kill, which means we'll just, I mean, we could holo target, but steady weapon I generally find is a better choice. Of the three, we probably ignore the sectoid. The Viper can be trouble, but the Muton is worse, so we definitely want to deal damage to the Muton. Like, I wonder if it's worth holo targeting the Muton. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Normally I steady weapon with my snipers, but I want to make sure the Muton's dead this round. And this gives everyone else a 10% bonus to hit him, and it'll, I think, make enough difference that it's worth it. Because now we got 100%. You know, I don't expect a crit or anything, but it should be, like, basically guaranteed damage. And we did get the crit, so that was fortuitous. It's basically dead. Wow, so maybe the holo target was overkill. At this point, we could kill it with the combat protocol. We don't have any other shots. They're not actually going to be able to flank from this position, so I want them in full cover. And we're just going to do a couple overwatches here for the Rangers. Now, Kongma might just move back. So he's out. Actually, no. Well, he could, but if I just go move a little bit closer just for positioning's sake and toss in combat protocol, yeah, that's fine. Just do that. This is actually a strong combat protocol. It's the upgraded Gremlin, so it's kind of a waste because it can do like 8 damage on a mech. But I just don't want to risk this guy tossing a grenade or anything. Like I said, I'm trying to avoid damage. Alright, so Kongma. We're going to save you for maybe next turn. I want to pull him back so he's a bit more at the same range as the infantry. And Sarius is just going to hope that nobody tries to flank him. I don't want to lose his concealment if I don't have to. And they can move awfully close as long as they don't cross that line. Dang it.
They've seen me.
Well, so much for that. And luckily, sectoids are stupid. The problem is, though, that now the Viper will probably just shoot him rather than moving into a different position. Or they'll go for this whole shenanigans. Alright. That's fine. Well, Sarius, that's why you've got armor and stuff, basically.
Something.
Disoriented, bound. You know, he's had better days. So yeah, my ambush did not work. Mostly because we got kind of poor luck with Sarius. I couldn't move him. So now we can break disorient, but what we really need is to kill the Viper. So Adalbert had, I'm trying to see like which one had, say we used Sarah's holo targeter last turn. Neither of them have steady weapon, that's right. So yeah, we'll just go for the 100%. At least the snake doesn't get cover bonus this time. And we just destroyed it, so that's good. Things are fine. I'm still mad I lost my concealment. And I mean, we'll take it. It's fine. So I'm thinking now that I guess I could have gone with the hull targeter again. I think the best chance of a kill this round is to use revival protocol here and then flesh the shinobi. Seeing as we've lost our concealment, we may as well use our shinobi to kill something. So this is only 2 enemy groups. We're still not done. There's probably like at least 2 more, I would guess. Yeah, this should be a fairly easy kill. Luckily, the Viper that bound you didn't activate another group. The worst is when they use that tongue whip, they pull you, and then you're technically flanked, and the enemy starts shooting you inside the Viper, and I really don't like it when that happens. Alright, why is he considered flanked? There's no enemies alive. I wonder if that means there's technically an enemy over here we just can't see. Anyway, that's it for now.
On Overwatch. Got it covered.
So now, I'm going to steady weapon this turn.
Overwatch. Got it
I need to reevaluate my activation technique. I'd still like to use Sarius to activate and have my snipers take some shots from range. Let's get them to reload, because, like, think of my loadout on this mission. We're mostly snipers. They can't really move and shoot, and they're in, like, the best position they're going to get on the map.
Scanning.
We do have one Grenadier for potential cover destruction. The two Rangers are pretty strong,
I'm trusting you here. Scanning.
but they don't have squad sight.
I'm on it.
So
Seems
I'm going to wait one more turn, and then I'm going to consider what to do with Sarius here. Come on, give me a ping. No ping. Okay, so I think I am going to leave these guys up here. We're only going to do, like, blue moves with Sarius. And if he activates, then we pull him back. And we can probably put, like, aid protocol on him so he can hunker down and stuff while the snipers sort of deal with the enemy. So I think this is far enough for today, for this action. Alright, nothing happened. Good. Don't move him any further.
Scanning.
And it's gonna be a little bit like XCOM 2, where you're playing. I did not mean to do that, actually.
Got it covered.
It's a bit like XCOM 1, XCOM Enemy Unknown, where you're just playing carefully. But here we go. So we actually got a hit with the SMG at range. But, like, look at the size of this group. This is why we're not playing aggressive. Like, yeah. So, thank you. Oh, good. And two groups at once. So, yeah. Like, this pretty much exactly proves my point. Oh, boy. So, yeah. Sarius is just going to run. We probably need to kill that officer to free him. I'm a little bit upset that I don't have a steady weapon here. There's a Rocketeer that needs to die. Trooper. Officer on Overwatch is not great. Gunner is potentially trouble. And we don't want to blow that up because we lose our supplies. So with the steady weapon, I think we really just hope that we can kill this officer so that he can't peg Sarius on the run. Although, maybe... I don't think he's close enough for combat protocol. Weird. Combat protocol does have pretty long range, but sometimes the targets you can hit with it are strange. So we'll save that for later. We want the Overwatch traps. Alright, so seeing as one sniper is steady weaponed and I messed up the other one, we're going to try to kill the officer first, and then we'll try to kill the Rocketeer, hopefully. Alright, that's good. That's a lot of damage. Happy with that. And then my other sniper... Who am I even targeting here? Double shot? I wish you had double shots. That'd be awesome. Alright, we don't care about the drone as much. The Rocketeer is definitely the priority. 88%, huh?
I got nothing.
So no death from above for that one. Wonder if it'd be worth just doing that damage so he can't move very far. This might be the last... Well, there's two groups at once. No, I think I want to save my combat protocol for a bit more of an emergency. Alright, we're going to move... I want full cover. I just don't want to get flanked.
What's over there? I'm on it.
Okay.
Moving to Overwatch.
I'm going to pull you back again a little bit just because I want to make sure the Rangers get a chance to get their shots. And yeah, Sarius is just going to book it right now. Far enough back that they probably won't be able to see him. They'd have to make it at least to this point to even see him there. Or we could just go for full cover. Yeah, I think this is probably his safest spot.
Moving out.
I guess I was thinking about putting aid protocol on him, but he should be fine. Alright.
Moving to Overwatch.
Let's do it! Unfortunately, they'll have the surveillance drone
They're flanking us.
that will probably... How did you flank anybody? Guess you're technically flanking Sarius. Wow. Alright, so snipers. Gotta earn your pay here. You definitely want to kill the Sidewinder because it's moving really fast. Although it would be nice, again, to kill that Rocketeer. That you can't get a shot on because the thing is in the way. That's going to be trouble. Telling you now, that's going to be trouble. Anyway, we got to kill the Sidewinder. It's their scout, clearly. Alright, it's a good start. It's a good kill. Good clean kill there.
Right.
And because of death from above, we can hopefully keep chaining those. I suppose what we do here is we try to get vision on something with Sarius to take one more sniper shot, hopefully, and then pull him back further.
I'm going.
So now we can see stuff, but do we get a shot? We do. Well, there's another Viper. I think we take out the drone because it will kind of soak up the overwatches. So if we can kill the drone, that'll be worth it. And we get the death from above to proc, which definitely helps.
Happy now?
Yeah.
You want this?
Well, I'd love to get the loot if we can, but it's not looking too good. Alright. Rocketeer scares me. Viper could scare me. Actually, if it moves and tongue whips someone out into a group of enemies, they're pretty much dead. So yeah, it scares me. This is probably about as good as we're going to get with Sarius. And I will give him the aid protocol now. Just because he's kind of the most forward at the moment. And, I mean, aid protocol doesn't really cost us anything in this situation. Alright, so... Yeah, no need for commands, no need for any other abilities, just Overwatches.
Come and get some. Moving to Overwatch. Moving to Overwatch.
Okay, hopefully we can kill anything like a Rocketeer that runs up. Like the Rocketeer gets killed right here. You're not supposed to miss those 68s. 3, 2. He's not dead. Okay, well he didn't shoot a rocket. We're fine. We're fine. I don't like that. I mean, that's through full cover. I figured that's fine. Viper taking shot. Alright, I'm glad we put the aid protocol because basically kept him 100% safe. Kept him 99% safe. Okay, so this is the turn that counts. We got quite a few bogeys. Technico can shoot either the Rocketeer or the trooper over there without moving. So we want to use the snipers to hit the targets that the Rangers cannot shoot, essentially. Which is just those two. So... what is that? There's a trooper over there that I can't really see. The Viper's probably higher priority. Both of the Vipers are probably higher priority than the basic troopers. So, order of operations, Rocketeer needs to die. The two Vipers hopefully can die. These guys over here, I mean, I'd like to kill them, but it's not the end of the world. Alright, so first off, Ranger... Actually, this is not the safest position either. So we're going to start from here. First off, the Rocketeer needs to die. Okay. He got like 3 grazes. That is the luckiest Rocketeer ever. Alright, that's good. And then, I mean, 77% seems like it's worth a try. Awesome. Double kill. I love it. Alright. Good job, Technico. That's the kind of work I needed from my Rangers. Now, the only way we can keep James here is basically if both of those Vipers die. And that will only happen if the snipers, well, We could go for a flesh on one of them. If this spot wouldn't be the worst. Maybe. Maybe. How many is left in this group, you think? It was a pretty big group. There was 2 groups. So, I mean, I don't know. There could be a lot of enemies back there that we can't see yet. I can flesh and possibly command, though, so we'll see. Alright. I think regardless, though, it requires this sniper, or this Viper to be dead. So hopefully we can get, like, a crit here. Or just enough damage to kill it. That's acceptable. Oh, that didn't kill it? Dang it. So close. I mean, this guy's easy killing. We could probably just combat protocol him, too. See, I'm thinking we could flesh one, flesh the other with a command. Just kill this guy with the sniper. It just depends on how many more enemies are out there, basically. I mean, sure. Mostly just because it's guaranteed, you know, easy peasy. So I'm thinking first, before I do this ridiculous adventure, we're going to move Kongma up, mostly for vision. So there is still another gunner over there. That's perhaps the problem. And also stun lancer. Yeah, we're not done yet. So maybe rushing up there isn't the greatest idea. Yeah. Maybe I should have moved up here and then taken that shot. Instead of killing the trooper, we should have tried to kill the gunner. That would have been smart. Well, steady weapon. We got one more really good shot next turn. Next round, we'll wrap it up, hopefully, one way or the other. So, what do I do? To be fair, this Viper is mostly nerfed. It can't do much anymore. Could combat protocol finish it? Any other cool abilities? Don't forget your flashbangs and all that. Probably move close enough to flash both of them from here. Yeah, that's okay. If the Stun Lancer tries to go for Sarius, it runs a reasonably good chance of just getting sworded. No it doesn't. He needs the next, he needs one more level up and then he can sword things on counterattacks. But that will basically nerf the 2 Vipers. I think that's acceptable for now. What have we got left? We've got a Ranger who isn't totally safe here, to be honest. Alright, back to half cover, but Overwatch, I guess. There's too much risk of being flanked.
Overwatch.
And could actually command for another Overwatch. That might be the best option right now. Because then these Ranger Overwatches are pretty solid. I don't think that's my favorite use of command. I like command for a little bit more aggressive type moves, but it's basically a free Overwatch on someone when we know there's enemies coming in, so it gives us a chance of stopping the gunner from getting a shot or some such. Apparently there's still lots of them back there, so I think I made the right call. 6% I'm not too worried about. Alright, this is the gunner. We did not get a shot on him. And he just went with suppression, okay. Viper here is basically dead. He can't do anything. She can't do anything. This one's just disoriented. Seems confused. Alright, well they didn't get away with any good moves on that round, so it just gives us more chance, more turns for our snipers to keep picking them off. So that's what we'll continue to do. I would like to kill the Stun Lancer. Yeah, I think we take that shot on the Stun Lancer, because we don't want it KOing anybody, clearly. We've learned that. We've learned our lesson about leaving them alive at all.
One down, thousands to go.
Alright, well, unfortunately we no longer get shot and steady, but, I mean, hopefully I've proven in this battle how valuable that combo is. We don't have any shots on the gunner. I think we go for the guaranteed kill. That lets me reload, and at least we'll have a shot next turn. I say guaranteed kill. It's just much higher percent to kill than the Viper. And then that way we get a free reload at least. Which is still a pretty good deal. Alright, so one way or the other we're going to have to get Sirius out of there, because he's going to be flanked. Unfortunately, we don't have a shot on him. Can we just nail him with a grenade? The problem with this is that we're potentially destroying some of our supplies by doing that. Sirius does not have Shadow Step. If he had Shadow Step, I think he could just leave. It's kind of powerful. Strong ability. I'm pretty sure this is the last of the enemies at this point. Okay, we're gonna put aid protocol on him again because, hey, why not? It's basically no problem, no cost. Then we're gonna use combat protocol to break the suppression. We're not gonna use combat protocol to break the suppression. All right. I don't know why, but you know, there you go. We cannot get vision on this gunner from up here, basically. Kind of annoying. So what? Does he just run? He's got plus 25 plus 25 defense. This guy's got 60 aim. I don't like that. Reload. Can this hit him? Pretty sure that's gonna hit him. He was flashing anyway, right? He was totally flashing. I saw it. Got him. Alright, that's good enough. So now I don't feel too bad about moving over here taking a shot. I don't want to destroy the resources. Remember, the whole point of this mission is to get loot. I'm still thinking about a smash. A flesh. Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna win this. We're gonna win this sooner rather than later. We're already almost an hour-long episode. Time to wrap this stuff up. I'm banking on not many enemies being left alive. And we could have killed him too. Is there any way we could just win this round? Because, like, there's some loot that's gonna disappear soon. If we could just win right now, then the game's over. You could stand here, take a flank shot with James. I don't know. Take a flank. I think James could kill him from up here, and then we could just flesh this guy. He who dares wins. Come on, Frosty. I pretty much guess we need a crit here. That was kind of the opposite of a crit. Sten gun is not going to do it.
What's over there?
+1 damage rock grenades. Yeah, I think we got it. Should have done this first. If I'd thrown a grenade first. Oh, there's another one back there. Dang it. Well, my plan just got sunk. I thought these were the last two enemies. I forgot about the engineer back there. Oh well, kill this guy. Yeah, I got a little bit too excited. Oh well, this is relatively safe. Plus you've got aid defense and you got armor and stuff. You'll be fine. So still one left. We're going to lose a little bit of loot, and I put some people in a bit of a dangerous position to wrap this battle up. Oh well. What you going to do? You're just an engineer, right? You're just an engineer. There's no way. 68%. Alright, we got a little lucky there. Lost that one. Alright, that's fine. Alright, Sirius, finish this. I definitely took a gamble there that I shouldn't have taken, but in the end, it's fine. This is the end, right? We're done.
Not too shabby.
Please tell me we're done.
Status confirmed.
Yeah. I knew we were close. I was just off by one.
Status confirmed.
Alright, well that turned out perfectly. Other than that final action, I don't think we really made any possible mistakes. We played pretty safely and conservatively. So it was a good mission. It was just that one move. It's how you earn your nickname. Stand up there, out of cover, let some Advent take some fire at you without any defense. Proves you're a man. I mean, I'm pretty sure he had Predator armor on, so he probably would have had the -1 damage. Engineers only do like 3 to 5 or 4 to 6, depending on their upgrades this early on. I mean, unless you got a crit, and he's probably fine. So let's see if that was worth all the trouble. We should get lots of goodies from that one.
Spirits are going to be high around here.
All right.
Might have to resupply the boss.
So this was like the first mission for this this sniper, I believe. We just picked her up and she got 5 kills. So yeah, good start. Deadshot is just flat crit, and you definitely saw why crit was so good, because it stacks with death from above. Getting those crits to get those kills really helps out a lot. The other sniper, no doubt about it, same deal basically. Adalbert and Sarah crushed it on that mission. Young earned his promotion there by almost dying, but in the future, on those type of missions, having a really good Overwatch Ranger is really, really helpful. Especially, you know, once he's a gunnery sergeant. If he lives that long. And Sirius, you've definitely earned your Blade Storm. Now, at least if the Stun Lancers go after you, you've got a plan. Look at the goodies! 4 Elerium cores. Genius. Some reasonably good weapon mods. Corpses for days. Lots of alloys, Eleriums, and supplies. And I can sell a bunch of these as well. At least some of them. And that was awesome. So now we've got a spare Sectoid Corpse, Viper Corpse, Stun Lancer. That means another Arc Blade for us, or whatever they're called. So our Shinobis will rejoice. Awesome. So that was really good. I'm quite happy with that turnout. No injuries or anything. And that should have lowered the strength in New Australia. Well, wherever they were trying to ship them over from. It might have been from Western US. It might have been like from, I don't know the strengths in some places, but I think this number should have gone down by 1 because we just killed one of their reinforcements. I need to remember before any more time goes by that this is the next mission I want to do. I'm actually going to end the episode here because it's been a really long episode, but at the next one we'll start by prepping this, and we'll probably have to spend intel, but it's another one that's worth doing. Like, I know spending the intel stops us or slows us down from making new contacts, but on the other hand, spending these intel is getting us the rewards that makes our soldiers succeed. And it's kind of a trade-off in some extent, some degree, but you know, now we can build some more armor. I've got more alloys and Elerium for the future, which are very, very important. We've got some more corpses and stuff. You know, like it's really good. It's the way you got to play, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, that's all for today. That was a pretty good mission. I'm happy with that. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. We're up to 48 episodes. Yeah, this is going to be a long series, clearly. I will consider, like, that was a mission I would never want to cut, but in the future, some of the really easy infiltrations we might start cutting a little more often, just so we can get this campaign progressing. Like, we're still only at laser tech. We have mag weapons, Gauss weapons, and plasma weapons, plus all kinds of other stuff. Like, I don't think we're halfway through the campaign yet, so I don't really want this series to go on for like 200 episodes if I can help it, so I might try to find a way to speed this up a little bit, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks. Mostly, I just don't want this to go on until 2018 is the problem. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.